What's up everyone and welcome back to episode 6 of Lineart and the Line Famous. Today we are tackling a complex interaction between a Seme and an Uke, focusing especially on how Lineart can tell a story before a single drop of color is added. You'll notice immediately that both characters are blushing, but the technical execution of their expression is completely different. For the Seme, I use sharper and more focused lines around the eyes to convey a sense of intense desire. It's not just a look, it's a predatory intention. And for the Yuki, the lines are softer and more fragmented that show the overweight make shy reaction, conveying two distinct emotions through the same anatomical theater. Requires a very delicate touch with your pen pressure so the face doesn't end up looking cluttered or messy. Well, since we have two bodies overlapping in a tight embrace, we have to revisit the concept of the line break, much like we did with Zeus and Ganymede piece. When you have one character behind another, the hierarchy of your lines is what creates the illusion. I'm using tighter border lines for the semi arms as they wrap around the Yuki's torso, and this way tells the viewers exactly which limb is in the foreground. If all the lines had the same tightness, the two characters would merge into a flat, confusing mass of ink. By strategically tightening the lines while the semi-skin press against the Yuki clothing, I'm creating a sense of physical weight and contact that makes the embrace feel heavy and real rather than just a floating sketch. The most technical part of this episode is the interaction of the hands. We have the Yuki's hands resting timidly near his own legs, but the Seme's hands are where the real action is. I've placed one hand firmly on the waist using this line art to show how the fabric bunches up under the pressure of the fingers, and the other hand is descending dangerously between the navel and the groin. Even though they are both fully clothed, the way the lines of the hand interact with the folds is meant to suggest the same intention of undress him. Drawing hands is such a suggestive position requires you to understand the anatomy of the grip, how the knuckles protrude and how the palm flutters against the body. It's about implying movement through a static line. And balancing these two figures was a massive exercise in patience because the Seme is much larger and more dominant, and I had to ensure his proportions didn't completely swallow the Yuki's frame. And the challenge was maintaining that sense of protection and desire without losing the Yuki's anatomical silhouette. It's easy to get lost into folds of the clothes, but you have to keep the skeleton of the pose in mind at all times. Every line serves the purpose of showing that the Seme is taking control of the space, and this is the kind of technical grind that moves us closer to the goal of this series. Well, we've successfully captured attention in this lineup, and I'm hyped to see how this translates once we reach the current phase. If you want a custom illustration featuring complex character interactions or specific anatomical details, my commissions are officially open. I bring this same level of technical storytelling and precision to every piece I draw for you. So you could send me a DM or check the link in my bio to grab your spot, and let's bring your own vision to life. And thanks for watching this episode 6, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.